can't get any words. Podcasts don't last, giving you the real talk, no holding back. Can't get any worse, we'll make you see. There's always a silver lining. We'll set you free, so join the movement. Let's change the game with the Can't Get Any Worse podcast.
Don't you roll the intro?
No. Do you want me to?
Isn't that what you do?
No, I don't sit in here.
Yeah, you don't.
and listen to the song by myself and go, this is sick.
Vibing.
I was hoping for the full experience.
You think he does that every week?
Everything's in
for a
post.
podcast?
Oh my God.
Do you dub all your jokes in post as well?
Yeah.
The other thing is he also just sits here for the camera mouthing words and then in post he talks.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all AI. Have you tried to get like an AI engine to do a whole podcast for you?
No, it's good. I was going to do like a whole intro, but we'll just fucking rip in. Hey,
No,
so
hang on. No, hang on.
Welcome back to the Can't Get Any Worse podcast.
It's about to
Episode
get worse.
100. We got two fucking
100.
two fucking losers in here today that were here for episode 1. So I thought it was only fitting to get them back here. So Adrian and Ash,
Once a
Oh,
decade.
another nice
Century.
warm welcome from the podcast host.
they've already fucking ripped into the podcast like the good old days and just rambled absolute shit.
There's no more process or anything now.
I was expecting streamers, but we got
There's
like
balloons.
$6 balloons. Black on black goes real well too.
I'm sorry that I didn't pick my
Why did you
surprise.
pick black?
I didn't. Nikita did. Didn't you guys watch my story?
No.
Nah.
Fuck. Just two more people that don't follow me on socials. Welcome to the crew.
What have you done?
Nothing. Fuck all.
Nah, it looks good. I like the setup.
So I basically walked in here this morning and Nikita put those balloons in here with like a nice card and shit.
cool.
So
Thanks, Nikita.
The card's up on the shelves as well, but don't read it on the podcast.
Okay.
It's just all
Cards.
about how big my dick is. And shit. No, so what's been happening, boys? What's going on in the world of Adrian and Ash?
Is that how it starts?
I don't know how it starts. Normally I come in here and go, fuck, I've had a shit week. I just fucking hate myself.
Don't let me throw you off.
All right.
Shouldn't we get that out of the way first? Your shit week. And all your depression issues and all that?
If you want to. So my back and my knee are really sore today. Did an install with Adrian yesterday. He bailed at like 1 a.m.
Did you not have pre-warning?
No, he did. What do you keep looking at?
I'm just checking because I don't want to have to do some post-audio stuff again.
Okay. All right. Well, that's also been happening. I've been doing podcasts that audio's been fucked on and Adrian's been saving the day again.
Sick.
Look at him. He's fucking... Do you want me to move the roadcaster on your
We're
lap?
okay.
I'm glad I'm
We're
not
good.
involved anymore. I can just rock up and hear you two bicker.
Fuck. Well, I'm all tangled. No, so what's been happening,
like
boys?
it's your first time.
No one wants to hear from me. They want to hear from you two.
Well, the pressure was built last week when you're like, you'll never believe the guests we have on for the 100th episode. And now it's this giant letdown. Everyone's
Did you
tuning
actually
in.
do that?
This Tuesday morning, it's
Yeah.
it's these guys again. There's a reason they weren't on for the last
Yeah,
35
They
episodes.
got kicked off for a reason.
Yeah. No one was kicked off.
Bullshit. We were fired. First was the pay cut.
Oh, fucking hell. No, so...
Hard to get lower than 0.
hey, look at the investment now.
That's good, eh?
You get more views without us. That's for sure.
No, so I actually, in the last couple of months or so, there has been some people that have started listening. And they're like, oh, we've gone back to episode 1 and it's like way different then. And they were like, they were like, oh, the banter that you three had together was like so funny and shit. Like you should bring it back. And I'm like, they're fucking dogs.
Never again.
Ash lives 12 years away now. So
Yeah.
You know, I learned something about James yesterday.
what?
Hey, Ash, what colour is this?
Fuck off. Did you
Blue, aqua? No.
keep a packer out of my toolbox?
James, what colour is this?
It's green.
I would have said, okay, if we're on site and I was like, get me a window packer.
If I said get me a green one, would you get me this?
It depends on what else is in the box. I'd say
Red.
if there was red and then there was that there, I would say that was green. That's closer to green than red.
Fuck yes.
That's
Fuck
close to
yeah.
green?
What color is that?
It's green.
Am I colourblind? What colour is this?
Aren't you actually colorblind, Ash?
Is it? No, that's our old boss.
Oh, right.
Ready?
No, what color is this then?
I don't know.
That's blue.
Is that not blue?
This? No, that's like a... it's like an in-between.
Wow. It's
a blue-green.
It's becoming apparent why I should
Maybe
have got
I'm
some other
colourblind.
guests on fucking episode
Oh, no,
100.
it's the same as that, Makita color. It's a Makita blue. I've always called it Makita blue.
I've always seen
I've always called
Makita
it
as
Makita
blue.
blue, not Makita Green.
I see Makita as blue. Green.
Depends how old the box is and how long it's been sitting on your ute, and the fade turns to green.
Oh yeah, we've seen your tools.
Yeah, my tools are not good. They're quite embarrassing.
No,
to
they're
take.
well used.
They are well used. The client yesterday came down as I was packing up, and I've got all my tools in like the Ryobi fucking what are
The
those
orange cases.
pack out kit? Yeah.
They're not.
You struggled with that the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't see you as a Ryobi man," and I'm like,
I am.
"I am Bunnings through and through."
Yeah,
I just broke your
I
pack
don't-
up, by the way.
it's not mine.
That's mine. You can reimburse me. I'll take it out of his bill.
It's kicking me off again.
How are the couches, by the way? I was curious.
Pretty comfy.
They
They didn't
are?
want to try it.
I thought they were pretty comfy as well. I sat in them.
Did you? I saw this curbside pickup
Yeah,
going on.
I was going to say, perfect opportunity.
Do you know how
Missed.
fucking tempted I was?
I saw a brown couch that almost matched this one.
Let's rip into it, okay? I don't know why this is the biggest fucking scam in Brisbane at the moment, but anybody selling like a 3-seater or a 2-seater version of one of these is a scam.
Why?
Like,
Why?
Go on Facebook Marketplace, find one, message them, and go, "Hey, is this still available?" They'll go, "Yeah, 100%." When do you want to
Transfer me the money.
Yeah. When do you want to come
really?
and collect? I'll be like, "Oh, I can be there in an hour," and they'll be like, "Oh, we've actually got someone coming in half an hour. Transfer me a 50% deposit."
Jesus.
And then blah blah blah, and I'm like, I wonder how many cunts these people get. But every couch I fucking like looked into on Facebook Marketplace, that was the issue. Holy
It's
fuck!
weird
You're
because
too quiet. You're too loud in my ears. I'm just trying to go a bit quieter.
Okay,
but
sweet.
it's weird that that's a scam because like, how hard is it to? Whoa, how hard
Yeah,
is it
you
to?
fucked.
Did I fuck you up?
Fucked
I
the
put-
podcast.
Nah, fuck off. I put
I've
that
got
on
like
my-
I've got like no set there. I'm better now.
Why are we all on the one?
What? I don't know. This is what I said to you before. I'm
Okay,
like,
James has broken his equipment.
what if does this work?
No, don't touch that.
Okay, let's
Okay.
just listen to me screaming in your ears. Okay.
That's fine. Maybe I'll just.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my headphones off. Yeah, I was gonna say like, pick a better product. Just okay.
Full
Okay.
momentum.
Okay.
I'm like, we need to get into some sort of fucking topic here. So I drop
Guys.
one, and then we just
No,
fuck
go.
momentum.
No. It's not fuck.
Rip that handbrake
I'm legit. I'm going to leave here and be deaf.
Can you reverse what you just touched? Maybe that'll fix the problem.
I did.
I didn't.
Do it
I fucking
backwards.
did. All right, here. No, go. Keep talking.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Imagine
Anyway.
curbside pickup. Hey.
Okay. What were we talking about?
Couches.
Cum couches.
Yeah.
If you're going to scam people on Facebook or fucking
Better.
Gumtree or
I
whatever,
don't have to listen to you.
Yeah. Go.
oh, the guest is talking.
Fuck.
Wouldn't
me.
you pick a better thing to sell? Like couches are the most impossible thing to sell online
That's
Because they
exactly what.
smell?
because they're free. There's so many free ones.
That's exactly what I thought. But like, I think it's because like these ones go upwards of like $500 or whatever. So
It's a sick couch.
yeah, they're pretty cool. And then so I think people are looking for these maybe for like whiskey lounges or whatever. I don't fucking know.
Podcasts.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
There's too many.
But there's like driving through like the streets coming here, there's about 50 couches. And there's one that looked like that, but it was a bit fucked.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd fucking give me the street after this. I'll go get it. But yeah, I inquired about these two at the very start, but I was like, they don't really go, and they're like fabric and shit. So if someone
Okay.
spills a drink, and then I just kept getting fucked around, and it popped up again in my feed, and I was like, "Do you still have these?" And she's like, "Yeah."
So
Yeah,
the second
I do.
hand, they look immaculate. So you done
They're
well.
not too bad.
Did you sniff them first?
Smell
No,
like
I got there, and like it was a lady. She had these like the fattest bulldogs I've ever seen in my life, and I'm like, I guarantee these are their beds.
You're talking about dogs
Yeah.
because you went like this. I was
How
like,
would they
you're talking about titties.
Talking about titties.
Nice.
A lady with the giant
Yeah.
bulldogs.
No, they were fat. They were fucking ginormous.
Yeah.
Her
Tits.
dogs.
Yeah. No, so
Pretty good. You didn't test it first?
Nah, but this was the other issue. So this was a Saturday arvo. Last Saturday, I cruised down. It was down the Gold Coast, and when I got to Movie World, it started pissing down rain, and I'm like, of course, fucking picking up fabric couches in the rain.
It's a free wash.
Yeah. So then I got there, and she's like, it's like spitting, and she's like, "Do you want a tarp?" And I'm like, "Nah, I got one under my seat." I didn't, but she's like, "Oh, I might have a little one."
She's
And
being helpful. Why would you not take the tarp?
I don't want to take a tarp. What if I'm like, sure, then
You didn't say, "Hey, have you got a tarp?" She offered you. Do you want a tarp?
This is what was going to happen in my head. I strapped off my ute with her tarp, and then I went to pull away, and she's like, "Oh, give me another $50 for the tarp."
Really?
Then I have to awkwardly...
You think that would actually happen?
Potentially.
No, take the top.
You're so paranoid about everything.
100%. Remember my message the other day to you guys?
Which one?
For the listeners.
Message or like angry rant?
Probably angry rant.
Yeah.
I was walking my dog, and as I was approaching my house, I could see a door knocker at my neighbour's house. So I messaged these two homos. I was like, should I do another lap of the block, or should I sneak home and pretend I'm not home?
What'd you end up doing?
I snuck home. I went through the back gate.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
There was no car, and then there's a car.
I was walking.
now,
walk
now
with your
you're-
car?
Now you're going to
Oh,
church
you're-
every Sunday
sorry.
just to commit to the door knocker.
Pretty much,
I'm
yeah.
now a Mormon.
I think he was a solar dude. We've had a lot of solar guys. Have you guys had that?
I thought they were all scams. Those door
Solar
knockers.
That's exactly what I've thought.
They sound way too good to be true.
100%.
Hey, do you want free solar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not free.
Sign
technically.
here.
What's the deal then? Because that's what... So the dude... Someone came yet like this week.
Can we turn these fucking headphones?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What number are you?
Told you.
Just mine.
You're
That's what I
number
said.
three.
We're all together for some reason.
Is that better?
Nope.
No, we're all on this one, which is why when I turned it down. it's
Okay,
like,
turn it down to suit you guys. I'll just adapt.
No.
I'll adapt and overcome like David Goggins.
Go. Hello?
I'm the David Goggins of
there you go.
headphones.
Nothing's changed. But all right, we'll go.
Nothing changed for you? All right, maybe that is just me.
How about we just don't need it?
No, how about we just go?
Okay.
Oh wait, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, sweet. Fuck.
Stop.
Anyone would think this
Awkward,
was episode
awkward.
1.
It's a new setup. We didn't trial it.
Yeah, nah. That's all good. What were we talking about? Oh, free
Door
solar.
knocker.
Yeah,
Free solar.
So that's what I got sucked into because I always just tell them. I just tell them no, fuck off, and then
You do not say no.
I
Fuck
don't
off.
say
know
fuck
you.
off. I let them do their full spiel, and
So
I
you
go,
waste their time. That's
yeah, and I go, oh, my wife handles all the electricity, and then they're like, when's she going to be home? And I'm like,
my
o'clock.
She has one job.
Electricity. If
One
if
job.
I was that dude, I'd press you. So okay, ready to go. My wife handles the electricity.
Dishes,
from the road to
electricity.
yeah, she handles
it.
everything.
Yeah.
That's the same deal with our home loan. I forgot about this until we're in the car on the way home from Westy's basketball.
Forgot about that debt.
You know, they messaged me. They're like, "Oh, we need to contact you to discuss the like fucking structure of
Yeah,
your home loan,
finance
blah
or-
blah
yeah.
blah." And I got that message, and I was like, "Oh, that doesn't concern me, even though it's my home loan." And they tried to call me like 4 times this week, and I knew the number, so I didn't answer. And then Nikita said something on the way home from basketball, like, "Oh, I wonder when the bank's going to contact me." And I was like,
about that.
"About that, they've called me 4 times this week, and I didn't feel like talking."
So
We have 3 weeks to get out of our house.
Nikita obviously doesn't organize your car registration then.
So she normally does, and that was where the confusion was. I don't know what happened there. That was a fucking schmozzle. What a fucking
A schmozzle.
what a
New one.
what a rip off, eh? Like this is what I compared it to the whole time. I was so pissed off. So it was like a $900 fine. Do you know what happened?
Was this unregistered? Yeah.
Yeah, driving unregistered. $900 fine, and I was like, and I said to the cop, I'm like, I rolled a truck drink driving. I got fined.
Oh shit!
We should really not tell me this.
I go no, well,
Please step out of the vehicle, sir.
Wait,
and I go,
did you actually say that?
yeah, because he goes, look, the fine's steep, and I'm like, oh, how much? And I'm like max in my head, I was like,
Bro,
$500.
I've beaten a child up and got less than that.
You
Okay.
are you? Maybe
Yeah, edit that out. So in my head, I was like, $500. That's going to be it. And then like he goes, oh, is it 960 or something? I'm like, what the fuck? I think he could see in my face. I'm like, he's like, I know it's steep, but you don't lose any points or anything. I'm like, is there an
that's
option?
right. I lose my house though.
Yeah, I go, is there an option to lose points for money or something? Because I have all my points. And he's like, nah, that's not how it works. I thought it was
can't
like time
negotiate.
zone.
Friggin' trade
You're not
credits.
negotiating. It's weird. Like, does the fines go up with inflation? Does that even
I've
make
no idea.
sense?
But that didn't make sense to me. Like $300 to ride a car off and drink drive.
What was the charge?
Low range drink driving,
Okay.
which I guess,
Oh, back then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not this time.
You know, there's like, I only heard this the other day. There's like Nordic countries that when you get a fine, the fine is different depending on your income. So the richer people, it's like a percentage of your income.
No.
So if you're
That
not,
seems
if you're not, if you're speeding and you get like a $100 fine or whatever, if you're earning $1 million a year, it might be like a $10,000 fine.
would that not incentivize people to lie more about their income though?
No, it's to stop like wealthy people breaking the law thinking, oh, I don't give a fuck about the fine.
Hmm.
But also, if you're not earning much, you probably break more laws, and then like the
But
lower.
the fine's not the only part of it. They have points to lose too.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you hear? I don't know if this is still like a current law, but it was in a Tom Segura special. But apparently the president of the Philippines has this rule that
Hey.
Hey, how you going?
I hope that came through the mic so we didn't just all say hi to a random. Yeah, the president of the Philippines has this law that police are entitled to kill drug users or suspected drug users. So Tom Segura wrote this bit of like some dude walking out of his house sleepy in the morning and then a cop rolling up and being like, you look high, bang.
Really? Like just
Apparently.
Oh,
I haven't investigated it, but I'm sure he did before he wrote the bit. Adrian is fucking disputing it.
oh, here we go.
Tom Segura, come on the podcast and defend yourself.
Yeah,
This is your one opportunity.
Who needs facts?
Who needs facts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just speak.
I got no, just so we're clear, I've got zero facts prepared for this episode.
Okay.
So,
Samesies.
have you got any facts?
James is colorblind.
Ooh.
No, I'm not. That's proven.
I got a question for you guys.
Go.
Why do guys have nipples? My son asked me this, my 4-year-old. He was trying to stall me when I was putting him to bed. He didn't want me to leave, and he's like, and he's asking me questions. And one of them was like, why do you have nipples?
I don't know.
Like, I'm like, I
You
don't
should
know.
have said,
Ask me
suck on
tomorrow.
it.
Well, I said, I don't know. And he goes, do you know any nipple tricks?
What?
What is a nipple trick?
I don't know.
What is
Like,
Katie
I'm
pulling
tr-
when she's putting the kids to bed?
Ash is
I'm
going
trying to learn.
puppetry of the nipple at home.
So, no, do you guys know any nipple tricks?
No.
Okay.
Have you seen those? This will piss both of you guys off, but have you seen those? You aren't on TikTok, so you wouldn't have. But there's this whole thing of like men breastfeeding their kids.
That's been a thing for a while, yeah.
Yeah. It annoys me every
No, but
time I
like,
see it.
Actually, or like
Nah, like full
meet the
Females
where he-
pretending to be men? Or actual men
actual men.
whipping out man boobs?
Yeah, actual men like
Jesus.
saying that this is like okay to do.
That's fucking child.
they're
They
not
should
getting
imprison.
anything.
Yeah.
They should
They're
imprison
not getting
those people.
anything.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting good likes on TikTok.
No, the dude's getting aroused. That's it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's what it is. It's a sexual thing.
Well, I think you just dobbed yourself in.
It's not one of my nipple
Oh,
tricks.
fuck. I wish I got a clip pulled up that I saw this week that I could not stop laughing at. I might even try and investigate it while if you two can keep a conversation flowing for 3 seconds. Have you guys got something you want to talk about?
You can go. No, not really.
No. Oh,
Let's come on, sit here.
Here, I'll start a conversation.
Go.
Nah. And then hopefully you guys have got something
Okay,
you can
yeah,
bounce
yeah.
off for 2 seconds.
Yeah, kickstart us in.
Westy had his basketball game this morning, and
Who won?
Westy, it was like the first game that they smashed in, right? It was like, so this is this
Proud
is the
dad.
issue, okay?
Yeah.
We got to 28-12.
Is this one of those you can't keep scores
Yeah.
legally?
Exactly. so
yeah.
that was
So
the
you were keeping score on a pad.
Yep, I wanted to.
Yeah.
So let me paint the picture. Me and Nikita were sitting in the front row, and then the two parents from the other team were behind us. And all game, they're just fucking bitching and moaning about how it's unfair that like our team's winning and all this shit. And like, to be fair, this team had zero bench, right? They only had enough players to play the
Right.
game,
So
so
they're
they didn't
tired.
have. They were all tired. They're all fucked. I get it. Fair enough. But you've come to play a sport, so
Yeah.
chew down on your mouth
Practice.
guard.
Practice,
get
prepare.
exactly.
Ruthless James.
And get the fuck in there. And like they're just like, oh, they're just so tired and stuff. And everything, like every time our team would accidentally double dribble or something, to paint the picture, these kids are 7. Yeah, they're like, that was a double dribble. Like, why are we getting called and they're not getting called? And I'm
fuck.
like looking over my shoulder a couple times, and she's getting full into it, like aggressive as fuck. And so every time our team would score, I'd do like the like rub it in a little bit. Anyway, we got to 28-12, and that's when she goes, oh, thank God they're going to stop keeping score because these little boys just can't take it anymore. And I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't know this was a rule. So our team got a point again, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the scoreboard to go up. It didn't go past 28, and I'm like,
Is that a limit?
yeah. Apparently, if you're ahead of another team by like, well, what's 28-12? How many points is that? 16 points?
Yeah. Ish.
Must be 16 points then. If you're ahead 16 points, you can't go up
the
on the
point?
scoreboard. Exactly.
do you reckon they-
You're already losing by 16 points. What's it matter if you lose by 100 points?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Feelings get
It
hurt.
sounds like these parents had like secret bets going.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they're carrying on like,
But I turned to Nikita and I was like, was this the same for you when you played sport?
No.
When I was younger and I played footy and we rocked up and say the team just had enough to play, we had to sacrifice a couple of our team members to go play for the other team,
Yeah.
which was fucking dumb. But
It was to even it out.
Yeah, it was to even it out and make it a fair game.
And then your
Club
mates
sport?
are like fucking up on purpose so you could win.
That's the thing. None of my mates ever did that. They went and played like a decent game. But
Because-
now that I'm older, I'm like,
Why did we not do that?
yeah, why didn't you fucking just get the ball and throw it out and be like, oh, I'm stupid.
terrible. Get back onto your own team. Sub someone else.
But yeah, that sort of pissed me off. That's the first time that I've experienced that whole like everyone needs to get a participation award sort of
Yeah.
like vibe.
Sarcastable. Watch the thing I just airdropped to you.
Okay.
This ties into that perfectly.
No, he's meant to be looking up.
No,
something else.
let's watch that because that'll buy me some time.
Okay, so this is something that popped up, and I was like pretty angry about this until I read
Soccer.
into what it was.
Was James there?
You ready?
Ready?
Kid ball in the
You don't
face.
really need noise, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
Oh
There's
my
no
god, I
sound.
can't.
for the audio.
I don't want to watch
listeners,
this. They're fucking doing
Why is there no
ballet.
sound?
It is football or it's some sort of sport, but all the
Dance.
kids are clearly homosexual and dancing really, really weirdly.
Yeah, I wish there was
this-
sound, Ash. What have you done here? Sending
That's
me
the
shit.
sound, the friggin' thing. Down
I
the
did.
bottom right.
He must have had it muted on his phone.
This was this made me super angry because it reminded me of South Park sarcastable.
right.
But I was reading into it, and apparently back when COVID hit and all lockdowns and that, you couldn't dance, like the dance classes couldn't happen, but sport could still happen.
Yeah, right.
So a dance class got together and just threw a ball in there just to make it like a
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty
So-
funny. There's a dude in the comedy scene. He's just come back, but like apparently when he was doing comedy 10 years ago or something, he got pretty big. His name's Aaron Pratt for anyone that knows him, but he's got this hilarious bit. Makes me laugh every time. He's like an Islander, and he's like during the whole COVID thing, funerals were limited to like 10 people, but the Broncos could still play on the weekend. So he's like, anytime any of us Islanders used to have a funeral, would just go to the Broncos games and be like, rest in peace, Nana. Go Bronco. Fucking so funny.
Remember when NRL did like the fake audience in the background?
Yeah.
They just had like the cheering and
I don't think there was anything as bad as like wrestling and shit. They had it was basically like the Sphere that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, but it was just all people sitting at their computers just watching like the wrestling ring. It looks so shit.
as in like which wrestling? As in
WWE, is it?
oh, I thought you meant like
It means like
UFC.
actual
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sport wrestling.
Real or fake?
Do you want any more of this? I'll have to open another bottle.
No. I'll have something else.
I'm sober Sally still.
Yeah, are you still having a sober year?
It's sober indefinitely.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I did have something. So this pissed me off. It's coming off your homosexual rant.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Don't back
It's just
down
look
now.
gay.
Do you guys know who Sketch is? Please tell me yes.
A person?
No, so Sketch is he's like this.
Google it.
He's a bit of like a. Here, I'll
listen to his
bring.
description?
I'll bring the video up. You might know him when you see his face. So this.
Okay.
Do you know this kid?
Yep.
Yeah. So fucking, I love this kid. Right? He's been the biggest. Like, I don't know. He's just a good like influencer, if you want to call him that. That's hit the scene recently.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of a disability.
Content creator.
Yeah. So more or less, he had a shitty life from all reports. He went on Theo Von's podcast and like nothing too bad, but he was more in that probably the stage I was at where I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life?
How old is he?
Young, like maybe 19 or so.
okay.
No, he must be older than that because we're going to get to it, okay? So he just started streaming Madden on PlayStation or computer, whatever, and blew the fuck up, right? And he's like, got all these catchphrases that the world's taken by storm, like, what's up, brother? And just stick his finger up. Like, it's everywhere, right? Came out this week that before he blew up, 1 year before he blew up, because he was in this lost place, he turned to gay OnlyFans,
Okay.
which the world is now trying to cancel him and fucking.
But is that a thing? Is it not just OnlyFans?
Well, that's the thing.
Why do
Like, everyone's like, fuck Sketch, he lied to us, he did gay porn, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, hang on, this is the exact same world that's like, it's great to be gay, it's great to be fucking
Yeah.
different, blah, blah, blah. And now this poor
That's two different
cunt.
worlds.
Yeah, this poor cunt to pay his bills and shit he's done gay porn for whatever reason. And
I know what reason to
yeah,
pay his bills.
exactly. And now he's blown up. And like, this is his apology. It made me sad as
Wait,
fuck.
There's a
I
gay
wanna hear an
OnlyFans?
apology. That's what I just said.
It's OnlyFans.
Oh,
you
but
can
he
post
was-
anything on
he-
OnlyFans.
he was
Chris D'Elia has an OnlyFans.
He was being gay on OnlyFans.
Yeah, like fucking a dude.
Okay.
Which is hilarious, okay? So this is the other thing I
Should have
fucking...
lent hard into that.
Yeah, this is the only thing I love this about this. So whenever a celebrity fucks up and shit, they come to stage with this like written speech. They're like blah blah blah. This came out and he went and flipped his webcam on and he's like, all right, let's address it. So I don't have the start, unfortunately, but this is the sad part of it.
Take it away, Sketch.
But he starts it and he goes, I did not sleep with that man. Like, however Bill Clinton started. He started off like that. But then it gets sad as fuck. And this is poor kid trying to deal with this now.
Shout out Banks. Shout out my parents. Like, shout out y'all. Like,
can you guys hear that now?
I fucked up, but I'm changed. Yeah, that's about it though. Like, my original plan was there's two things. One, either be delusional and think it's never gonna come out, or two, what's the plan after? The plan after was not very good. If I was alone and I was at my house, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Fucked up, eh?
Yeah.
But the people at FaZe, Banks especially, and my friends that I've made over the past couple years came in and they saved me. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I don't know. Fuck it, we start streaming more often. I probably or quit. I don't know. One of the two. I don't know what Kim Kardashian do.
But the poor Kanye, like fucking, I don't get the internet just to go
I
after
do
him.
get the internet.
You can't do anything positive, and no, you can't do anything if you're like at a certain stature of the internet and not be criticized for it. Like, you're getting criticized for
James is fucked.
a picture of Bill Cosby behind
Yeah.
Like right now, someone's in the comment section
100%. Yeah,
saying,
like
did you know what Bill Cosby did?
like the happiness that this dude's bought on the internet. He doesn't put clips up of like his fans and shit do of him just at
Yeah. He just makes content. People click
he's at a shopping mall and he's got a line of 100 people. Every single one of them, he's like standing there next to him going, "What's up, brother?" in a photo. And it's like fucking, and then the internet just breaks him down to the point of like wanting to kill himself. Like, fuck you, internet.
Is this the problem of the internet? What's the go with the ball on the shelf, by the way? Anyway,
He doesn't listen to podcasts.
distracted.
Clear that you listen to the fucking podcast. That's why he's not here anymore, everyone.
I'm trying to stay off the internet. It'll turn out like this kid.
Okay.
Oh my god. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I hope my kids. I'm going to try and keep my kids off the internet for as long as possible, I think. But also, I don't want to
It's
fuck
not
them up
possible.
by doing that.
It's not possible.
That's the hard part. Like
How do you
Westy,
balance it? Does it figure itself out before then?
I don't know. The issue we have now is like, it's almost to that point where you have to exclude your kids from other kids if you do that.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times we've gone, all right, no iPad and no PlayStation, Westy, and then his friends will call 100 times on the iPad and be like, fucking jump on Roblox or fucking Fortnite, whatever the fuck they do on there. And like that's a hectic line Nikita and I are struggling with, because we heard Westy in his room the other day and I heard these sus sounds coming out of the room and I'm like, the fuck is going on in there?
Yeah.
And I've put my ear up to the wall. And Westy's
Open the door.
Westy's making fucking sex sounds into his iPad and sending them to his friend. And then he's playing sounds from his friend. And they think it's hilarious to just... This is going to be funny to you guys. It's funny, but it's not funny for a 7-year-old. But they're going through this weird phase.
I think I've got a voice clip of you.
Yeah, basically. But they'll go up to their like microphone real close and they'll be like, "Oh, daddy."
Terrible. It's not funny at all.
So bad. It's so bad.
It's funny, but it's not funny because he's young.
The thing is, we go, do you know, like Nikita and I pulled him aside once he finished all this. And we go, do you know why you're making that sound? And he's like, because it's funny. And we're like, but is it anything other than funny? And we're like, he's like, no. And we're like, what do you think that sound means? And he's like, it's just a funny sound. And we're like, and Nikita.
But where did he hear someone else do that?
That's the thing. And like, and I thought back and I was like, fuck, 7. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I probably would have been pretty close to knowing by 7. Like,
I think I watched a lot of movies when I was a kid, and whenever there was a sex scene, I was
by
like,
yourself with a
awkward.
condom on.
Yeah,
Go back to the episode.
yeah, episode 10.
He knows it.
He regrets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what did you know back then at that age?
I Knew a fair bit. So
I don't think I did. I think you reckon 7?
yeah, so I think the issue, not an issue, like
What grade is 7?
2.
Yep.
Yeah, grade 2.
Oh, great. I think I've told you the story. My brother put a condom in my wallet when I was in grade 2. He told me one day I'll need it.
Yeah,
And I
right.
was like, okay. And then I had to have this.
And then I went to the tuck shop and they said, I've only got to pay with this.
I think the teacher or I don't know if the teacher found it and then rang my mum or mum just found it and was like, why the fuck is this in your wallet? And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck it is. And then she told the
balloon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
Your
I asked
teacher
her.
found it in your wallet and then
Why was
called
the
your
teacher
mum.
going through your wallet?
No,
Yeah,
it
your
was, I
teacher
don't know
found
if
it in
was
your
teacher.
wallet and then called your mum and said, Ash has this used condom in his wallet.
I don't know if it went down like that. Yeah, I was at the principal's office a lot.
Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, and I remember asking them like, what's a condom then? And then they weren't prepared for answering that to a
This is not for me
7-year-old.
to tell you.
And but I remember specifically they said it's an old balloon on the toilet floor. That was the description they told
you
me.
kidding?
And they had
Actually?
a giggle. I was like, okay,
So look at guys, I got an old balloon.
Just on that,
yeah, found a new old balloon.
that ties in perfectly. Can you tell us your joke that you came up with last week? That had me in stitches before my gig.
Actually,
Yeah.
why didn't you tell it?
Because it's not my joke.
I haven't. Yeah, tell it. I tell you jokes hoping one hits, and you're like, I'm gonna use it. And then
I'll fucking
makes
use it because it's funny as fuck.
Do it.
I think you can deliver it.
I can't deliver jokes.
You delivered it perfectly because I thought it was a legitimate story, and I'm like, where's
play
this
it.
going?
Just play it. It's a voice clip.
Oh yeah, we could do that. All right.
Here we go. He's embarrassed about it. I'm thinking to drink. You clue.
Yeah. All right. You get a drink. Fuck. The issue is we have so many voice clips that I don't know which one's going to be which, and it could be incriminating
can
if it's
just
the wrong
say it.
one. Yeah, just say it.
I'll butcher it.
Wait, no. I think. Yeah. I found it. All right.
I think
Because the delivery was perfect. Just imagine getting this in a group chat. Okay, all right, we're ready?
Yep. Go.
Public toilet the other day and I looked down and there's a toilet paper roll there just covered in jizz, and it was a massive load of jizz, and I was telling people this and they're like, nah, maybe someone just fucking blew their nose and it was a tissue full of snot, but it wasn't. Like, I know what snot tastes like and that wasn't it.
Oh, fuck, that made me so happy before my gig.
And then how'd they go?
you should have used
Terribly.
it.
We'll get to my gig soon, but this time, again, this is how a conversation works. We're just going from fucking point to point.
Oh, mate,
But
it's like a podcast or something.
I know, it's crazy. You spoke about,
I don't know how you do it on your own.
I know, it is quite
Doing
awkward sometimes. But yeah, back on Westy doing sex sounds and stuff. He's also at that stage where I have to clearly watch my mouth and shit because he's.
That should have been forever, though.
I know it should have been, but you guys know me. I fucking I can't watch my mouth.
Yeah.
Anyway, Eminem's new album dropped today,
Yeah,
which
Sick.
we'll touch on after this. But coming off that, I listened to the album twice this morning, and then I played it again on the way to Westy's basketball game. Second song in, Nikita goes, "This is not fucking for kids. Turn it off." And I was
They were
like,
in the car. Are you special?
I couldn't listen to it on the way
I
down
am
because the kids
special.
were in the car.
Anyway,
you-
so I'm listening to it. I'm telling Nikita, I'm like, listen to this fucking lyric. This is sick.
Are you?
And
Oh my God.
she's like, no, this is not good. Anyway, Eminem, he drops retarded a fair bit on this.
lot. It's fantastic.
It's great.
Loving it.
And again, we'll get to it. But we are at the lights to turn into Westy's basketball game. We're running about 5 minutes behind, right?
I can.
Yep, we know where this is going. The car in front of me, the light turns green, it doesn't go. And Westy goes, "Are you retarded? Let's go." And I'm like, no, this is not happening.
Like father, like son.
Nikita's just looked at me and gone, "This
I'm in
is
trouble
your
now."
fucking fault." And I've gone, shit. But the issue is, like,
He was being retarded.
yeah, he was. But again, this is another fucking issue with the internet. So
Now we're all going to.
Wait, can I?
We're all getting cancelled.
I got a story. The same thing happened to me, right?
No, we're in the middle of a story.
Okay, yeah, you go.
just let me put this little tag, because I've been jumping around all morning going, Eminem's new album's out, blah blah blah, and we're in the car.
Did you know before I told you?
No, I didn't know it was today until you told me yesterday, and now I was, as soon as you told me that, I was keen as fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was telling Nikita Eminem's new album's out. So when we got in the car, Weston was like, "Oh, can we listen to Eminem?" And I'm like, "It's fucking weird." And I go, "How do you know Eminem?" And he's like, "Fortnite." So Fortnite has a collaboration with Eminem where you can buy an Eminem skin, buy an Eminem dance, all this shit. So to kids, Eminem's like this fucking this fun character on Fortnite that does these cool dances, and then he's just like, "Fuck you, bitch." Anyway.
I thought you were going to say Parker's like, when's Dad going to bust open the M&Ms?
He was saying it as well. He just copies Westy now, which is slightly annoying. But he goes, "Play Eminem," and I'm like, "How do you know Eminem?" He's like,
Because Westy.
"I don't know."
I was driving down this way last time, and I had Katie's iPad sitting on the center console because I had the kids in the back, and it kept like just sliding off, and I'm like, "Fuck it!" So like just every time I hit a bump, it would fall, and I was like swearing, and then
Okay, why did you keep putting it up there?
because the kids they just wanted to, there was no other way to put it.
I do the same thing in my ute because I don't have a sticky thing anymore, so I just balance it on my dash, and every time I turn a corner, it's just like. But every time I'm like, "Oh shit."
Anyway, I kept saying "fuck it," and anyway, I just gave up and I threw it on the seat. This is how I broke the iPad, by the way. Anyway, I pulled into my brother's street and I hit another bump, and Josh is like, "This is a fuck it road." I'm like, and I don't know. I don't call him up on swear words because sometimes you just be sitting there and he's like, "Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it." And he just says it over and over. I'm like, "Anyway, let's go jump the trampoline." Like, I don't want to like bring attention to the fact that he's swearing yet.
Yeah, it is tricky, and like I posted on my story the other day, Parker doing the finger.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
It's so bad.
It is hilarious.
So bad, but whenever he does it, he just has such like a dominant finger, and I'm like, "Oh shit."
I'm not going to play it because I'll get slaughtered for it, but I think I told you about it. We did the thing with the kids where you can put you set up a phone.
Oh yeah.
And you tell them to go in and they can say whatever swear words or whatever they want.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
encouraging. Father of the year over here.
No, it's like a bit of a trend as well. It's supposed to get like all the swear words out of your kids or whatever.
Is it something that you meant to like post online? Or?
I don't know if you're meant to.
A lot of
not
people
doing
do.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it to see what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we did both the kids. And Evie went in first and she goes in and she's in front of this camera and she's like, "Shit." Wait,
Brutal.
does she say shit? Oh, fuck, I need to watch it again. Anyway, I'm sure it was. I think she goes, "Shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, shit, fuck," and she's like. And then when I went in, like,
Just bust out an Eminem rap.
I go, "Are you all right? We're all done." She's like, "Yeah, I only knew 2. I'm like, "Okay."
It's not a game. That's fine.
Adrian shuts the door. He's like, "We need to teach you some more."
It's pretty fun.
It is pretty cool. But yeah, that's probably the biggest like parenting struggle I have of just because it's funny as fuck to me. Like,
I think it's hilarious.
It's material. It's like, keep that coming.
It's hilarious. But my kids hate swearing.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, my kids love it, unfortunately.
Each to their own.
So the whole Bill Cosby album thing, are you moving that?
I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to move him over this side, which isn't
frame.
much better because that's a Nazi comic.
Yeah.
So I can't move that either. So I'll put something there. I don't know, but fucking so many.
Who cares though? Like,
I don't care.
It's other people that. Hey,
And
here's the thing.
that's the thing.
and you won't guess.
Maybe you should put more up.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's the age-old saying, any publicity is good publicity, and anyone that comments is getting me more in the algorithm. So it's like, do I leave it there for that purpose? But then it's just fucking, we're in the age, and again, we can touch back on Eminem's album after this.
You're too late. You've gone. I don't care what happens.
We're in that age where anyone tries to cancel you for. We saw a fucking dude that was suicidal because the internet went after him for doing gay porn when he had to.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do gay porn. No one can cancel me.
You do gay porn for free, and your boss is just like, "This is weird, Ash. Can you build a cabinet for once?"
I support it.
Yeah.
But you know how I get you gifts, and apparently they're all offensive and shit. So I got you one that's not offensive, like a little less offensive.
Here we go.
And
When?
there's a perfect spot right here
Yeah,
above
we need
me
to
on
fill those shelves.
the shelf. I'm scared is going to fall onto me because I don't know how it's actually fixed in.
So, okay, let's do the gift, and then
Okay.
we'll go through how much of a mission this was.
So this gift's it's more relevant, I guess, because I don't know.
Okay.
Rapey, but
Is that a real one?
They're all real. I'm touching it.
Yeah.
Fuck, no.
Fuck yeah. Pop it on the shelf.
But it's going up on the shelf. I know it's got for people listening, it's a MAGA hat, but it's got 45, 47. So I'm hoping he wins. That way the hat's relevant. So it's going to look like a misprint.
It's got Trump on the back of it.
I have another video that's going to tie in perfectly to this.
I got a second
You
gift
guys
for
need to
later.
come back. This fucking podcast is buzzing. That's fucking sick. Thank you very much.
Do you want to pass it around the class?
I like the
throw it up on
Velcro
the-
strap as well.
Yeah, it's cheap.
Should I rock it for the rest of the episode?
I think
Yes,
you should.
you should.
Yeah, MAGA.
It's not going to fit your head.
Lock her up.
Shan's as deep as that one.
Nice cowlick.
Shut the fuck up. How's she look?
Suits
Oh,
you.
that's fucking sick.
Oh, fuck.
Look, it looks good because Bill Cosby's wearing a red beanie too.
Fuck yeah.
Move that Nazi comic behind you. It'll tie in perfectly.
Trifecta.
This
Yeah,
is sick.
I planned these gifts years of.
It feels right.
It looks good.
It looks
I want to
good.
grab a woman by the pussy. Wait, I got this video. Fucking perfect tie-in, Ash. It's
the
like we
embodiment.
scripted this.
Embodiment of-
best hat ever. This is what they tell me.
Okay, so obviously Biden and Trump had their debate last week. I didn't
Yeah.
get too much into it. I
Yeah.
know you're into your fucking politics and shit.
I dabble.
Did you see the video yesterday of
Yes,
Biden with
I've seen it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The what?
How fucking bad is this?
Calling his-
Biden introducing
I've got it if you want.
I've got it up here. The
What?
Ukrainian president as
Oh,
well.
God, it's so funny.
It is
in
so
the
fucking bad.
same speech, he called his vice president Trump.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Call him Trump. Did you see
He's
this?
gone ready. This is so fucking
It
bad.
made me laugh so hard.
And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. We're going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky.
President Putin.
I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway,
Oh my god.
President,
I'm better.
He's gone.
At least he covered it. At least he recognized it.
Barely.
fucked up.
He
Barely.
barely.
There was 2 seconds where he thought he's
He
just
was like,
walked
yeah,
off stage.
let's
He's
go.
like, job's done.
He for sure has an earpiece and someone's like, get back to the mic.
Say something. Say anything.
Did you hear in the debate? They someone
I'm
found
sure James was on the debate.
I didn't pay any attention.
there's a clip where you can hear something in his ear between talking
Okay.
or something. So everyone's
for
like,
sure,
you must
he'd
have had
have
an
to
earpiece.
have it. He has to.
It's like I know everyone's been joking about it that he's fucking not all there.
Joking.
But
Oh shit, there's no jokes.
yeah, I know. But surely like the debate and then this and just everything lately, you just have to be like, there's no fucking chance.
Was it Biden
Like,
or
Trump-
someone else that fell asleep in the middle of giving a speech?
Wasn't it Biden?
He fell asleep. Fuck, where was it? It was, yeah, I think it was, it was like something he was at. He just fell asleep at. But his whole party's like calling for him to quit. Like
Yeah.
Moved and I
all
got
of
a
the
waft
party.
of shit smell.
Actually,
I think I know what that is.
you.
It's my second gift. I'll get it.
Second gift.
I want the next Howler head, but it's too high up on the shelf.
Do you need someone? Your ladder?
It's
What is
not
that?
a podcast until you have smelling salts.
Oh
Apparently.
no!
Apparently.
Actually smelling something.
I've been so curious.
Are they
eh?
real, like
Yeah, these
bad
are-
ones?
It says warning on it.
No, it doesn't
Do
mean.
not sniff.
I've got to get up and get that.
All right, hang on, wait, hold up.
Okay.
You guys keep talking, otherwise.
Should we read what is on there?
You can't smell through the thing.
Because I went like this and I got a waft of someone's like swamp ass.
Wasn't me.
Maybe it's my name.
It's these couches, I swear.
It probably is these couches. They are off Facebook.
Cerberus.
I've tried to open it. 'Cause I was gonna-
Hellfire.
I only nicked the lid just to smell it, but I didn't really get a good woof.
Automonia.
What's that?
It'll smell.
That's what.
Do you have your knife on you, Adrian?
No, I lost it. I need a new one.
We've got to try and open this with a packer.
Can I open
Are you
this up?
glad I brought a packer? I had keys.
Yeah, keys might be better. Oh, actually,
Trying
no.
to jingle into the friggin' mic.
Okay, I'm gonna open this. You guys.
Yeah.
Are you actually? Are we going to get stunk out of here and not be able to be in here?
Here, Daddy. I think so because I can smell it now. And my eyes are watering.
Go. You go first.
You got to. Oh, wait. What's the rules? You going to take a big whiff?
What have we done on the podcast? We've done the nail polish shit.
And that
We've
wasn't
done.
even that bad. You guys are pussies.
I was actually.
I
Gonna
think
take
me
that.
and Jake were the biggest bitches for that. I had a dream about Jake last night. It was so weird.
Hang on.
I
We'll
had a
come
dream-
back to that.
I had a dream about Jake and some other people that.
Holy Jesus! That is bad. Okay, give it a go.
That is bad.
That's good. I can see why bodybuilders do it. I did not expect that.
It's like vinegar. I thought he was going to throw it.
Holy shit!
It's not that bad.
That is awesome.
Holy fuck! I did a
Are you
way
meant to
bigger
not do
one
it a
than I
lot?
should have.
Doesn't
Oh, I
get
got
it,
the burns.
I'm crying.
oh no!
I shouldn't have sniffed that
Oh, don't
back.
be a pussy.
Oh,
Man,
fuck.
What do they look like?
That is bad.
You can put it on your.
That's like
the food?
I have a what's it called? Deviated septum or whatever.
And so it all went down one side.
I can breathe. Like, oh, not really. Did you guys hear that?
He's like, I can breathe.
I need to get that fixed one day. Holy fuck!
If you fucking
good.
sleep with this, you'd be good.
Jesus Christ!
Isn't that what's meant to wake you up when you pass out or whatever?
I don't feel awake. I feel agitated.
What? Wait, hang on. I know that people smell.
We all just look like we've just only hit a coach.
I know.
I went to
Your eyes are so red. You look like you have Asian glow.
I did a gig on Thursday night, and I got to the gig. I was busting for a piss, so I've walked straight in the toilet, and I followed 4 dudes in there.
Fucked him up.
Yeah, that's fuck. I thought you guys were being pussies, and I just did the biggest whiff.
I'm so glad that's
Oh
happened.
fuck. People are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, it's so cute." James cried on episode 100.
I think you unplugged your mic.
Did I? Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Hang on. Fuck.
Technical difficulties. Hey, what do people
what's going on
smell
there,
smelling salts for?
Adrian, what's going on there?
Oh, you pressed mute on the thing.
Where?
Oh, you might have muted the whole lot.
Oh my god! All right, I'm back. Jeez, technical difficulties.
Smelling salts are for like bodybuilders. It gives them like an adrenaline hit.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
It gives them an adrenaline hit. That seems wrong.
I think they do it just. Yeah, wouldn't it be distracting?
I don't know. Maybe
Pretty sure.
because they do it and then they do the lift straight away. So maybe it's like that's the only thing they can think about is just fucking pushing through that pain. Maybe
You drop the fucking bar on your head.
100%. I'd run out of there crying. I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up!
I can't see.
Don't look at me."
I'm not crying. I just got smelling salts in my eye.
Okay.
Oh, that's strong as fuck.
So it says
Where'd you get those?
It wakes people up when they faint and shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, so like when you're feeling woozy and dizzy,
Amazon.
it's supposed to like shock you to wake you up, which makes sense. If you're lifting something that's too heavy, you see those people that like lift too heavy,
Yeah.
lose all blood flow. Maybe that like wakes them back up so they can lift again.
That's so
It'd be
bad.
like shock to the
dangerous.
system or something.
What are those ones called? Because the ones like
Cerberus.
Cerberus. Rogan's got these new ones that are
Cerberus
just
Hellfire,
fucking
it
killing
says.
everyone. Did you listen to Rogan's episode where he had Brian Simpson?
No.
Okay. Brian Simpson's like a comedian.
I know,
I
yeah.
stopped listening to Rogan.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, he
I started again because he's back on Apple.
basically went on a rant on there. He's like, "Oh, all these pussies coming in here with the smelling salts, blah blah blah," and he had a whiff and he had to leave the studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually?
Yeah.
What a pussy.
I mean, they might be worse than that. Like Rogan's probably got access to like
Yeah.
the purest of salts.
I think he does. He goes on about how they're like the strongest ones. And
Yeah.
they're like the new version and shit.
Why? What's
Like-
the point?
I don't want it to be worse than that.
Did I tell my?
What's that's fine.
Did I finish telling my story? I got so rattled, and
What
then I think
story?
my mic got muted. So I
Your eyes are watery.
they're so fucked. That was so much.
Yeah, have some smelling salts.
That should fix it.
It's either that or the hat.
Yeah, I think I'm just emotional about Trump.
Yeah.
We can do it, buddy. Trump's book is actually so fucking good. Have you guys read that?
Not yet.
No, but
I'm into audiobooks now.
I imagine that it's good, but I also imagine he probably didn't write it.
Does he read it?
Potentially. Yeah, he reads it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I could listen to his voice for that long.
Really?
Is it him now reading or him back in the day reading?
It was when the book came out, so like I don't know,
Art of-
fucking whenever that. Yeah, the art of
That's
art
pre-present.
of a deal or whatever it is. I don't know, but it was pretty sick just to
Yeah.
because it was Trump's obviously Trump. He tries to talk. He's like lower upcoming, but he's like we grew up in the Hamptons and it's just really hard. like it's
I had
like
to spend weekends on a yacht.
yeah. Like he didn't
my
have
colour?
he didn't have the worst upcoming and things like that, but the way he tries to paint and it's like he didn't have the best either. Like his dad was just a regular builder, and that's why he got into like building buildings and shit like that because his family knew it, I guess. And just hearing how much balls this cunt had to like do all these like builds and shit, and then like even like an ice rink in New York, they tried for I forget what it was, like say 10 years. And they just couldn't get it right. And Trump just put the bid in and he's like, give me 2 years to build this thing and I'll get it right and shit and meet your budget. and New York wouldn't give him a chance, and then eventually they gave him a chance, and he fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
And then he's like Trump Tower and all that shit. It's a fucking sick
But
book.
here's the thing: it doesn't matter who you are.
Let's go.
If you're good at
Let's go, Mr. President.
Trump. They should give Biden some smelling salts before they debate next. I think they're going to debate again too.
So
Trump should just say no. Like
the thing is, Trump was pretty respectful
No, but
in that.
this is, you know what?
The rule-
we're in the year where you don't get to keep score after 28.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. I know you guys don't really watch comedy specials, but Shane Gillis' special I've seen on Netflix.
You sent it to me. I've watched it.
I've legit.
Hilarious.
I reckon I've watched that 30 times.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite specials of all time. But he again perfectly structures this joke around Trump first running for president. And he's going through each of the electives, and they're like, "Oh, I support religion," and the crowd's like, and then they're like, "Oh, I support education," and the crowd's like this, and then Trump gets on the mic, he's like, whoever he was running against, he was like, "This guy's wife is a dog," and then the crowd just erupts,
give them what they want to hear.
and then he's like, it zooms to all the other electives, they're like, "We didn't know we could do that shit," and
That is just like you've seen Ali G, right?
no, I haven't.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I never got into Sacha Baron Cohen until Borat.
There's a debate like that. He has like an electoral debate. He's like, "Well, I put it to you that you sucked off a horse."
That's right.
And the dude's like,
off a horse.
"Oh no, I fell on a horse's erect phallus."
That dude's got so much fucking balls. There's another podcast I was listening to this week that were talking about his characters, and I think it was Borat. Remember he takes a shit somewhere and he brings it back in a plastic bag.
Yeah, probably Borat.
He's like, "Where do I put this?" And the lady's just like, "Oh, we normally flush those."
I think you would love it. I don't know why you haven't watched it yet.
Him and
I probably would.
Even still now,
him and Isla Fisher broke up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Crazy.
She posted like a little photo that's like the best fucking.
Holding
I'm
a bag
living
of
my
shit.
best life. Yeah,
Yeah,
it potentially could be weird marrying him.
a little.
Like
bit.
if he's just in the bedroom going.
He'd be into freaky shit. I reckon.
Yeah, probably. He's fucking for comedy. He's genius.
Which one was it when he was making out with the guy in the UFC ring in the middle of like Texas or something?
It's Bruno.
Is it Bruno? Yeah, it was Bruno. That's right. And they're all like trying to get over there to like kill him.
Yeah, his balls are so fucking big. I was trying to fucking pick that clip up before he's distracted me. I've got I can tell this story while I'm fucking doing this. So my gig on Thursday night, I didn't tell this, did I? Those salts have legit rattled me.
But you're not hard to rattle, to be honest.
That is true.
Yesterday, you can find it. Yesterday, he is so easy to rattle. The first time I helped James put a job in, I fell and hit my face and got a black eye.
I remember that.
And he was so rattled, he did not know what to do. He was like back and forth doing nothing, killing time. Yesterday, when I went to help him, I had to leave. And because I had to leave, he was doing the same thing, just walking and pacing back and forth. We got to do this. We got to do this. You got to leave. Like, if we don't do something, we're going to get nothing done.
That is true. Fuck, where was this? Actually, carry on. I'll tell the story while I Google it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I rocked up to this gig on Thursday night and I'm busting for a piss. So I'm trying to do the polite thing to say hello to everyone as I walk through. And I'm like, I just had to go, look, I'm busting for a piss. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
And I follow these 4 dudes that are at the gig. Like they were at the table when I walked in. So I'm following them to the toilet. I walk into the toilet. They're in front of me. And all 4 of these blokes walk into the same cubicle. And I was like,
I'll follow him.
yeah, that's fucking weird and gay, but I'm up with it.
It's 2024.
So I start pissing and I'm like, and all I can hear is,
Daddy.
oh yeah, all I can hear is, and then one dude's like, "Do you want the note or are you just going to go straight off my screen?" And I'm like, these cunts are racking lines like in the middle of a fucking cubicle and then they're going to come and watch comedy. But the thing about this comedy room is it's not very made aware that comedy's happening. So then I go back.
So they might not have known that.
Yeah, I go back out into the room. These 4 guys sit down with another maybe 6 of their mates they're there with.
Yeah.
And they're obviously happy as fuck. They're just coked off their brain right now. And then the MC gets on and starts trying to deliver comedy and they're just sitting there like bugged out. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? And like 3 minutes into the MC's act, they just get up and walk out. And I was like, oh, sick.
Really?
Yeah, that was a brutal gig. I've had 2 brutal bombings this week.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Is it more rare now?
No, not really.
So you didn't get to do your act while they were there?
No, they were gone before the MC got off.
What if you said something? Like,
No, I don't know.
You'd never believe what I saw. I went to the bathroom just before, along with this tissue paper full of snot.
I think I can't find this fucking video, and it's getting awkward that I'm not in the conversation.
I'm gonna get on my phone too.
Hang on, you guys keep going because I need to find this fucking video. I found it hilarious.
What are you doing?
Oh, here it is. I've got it. Let me download it to my. You can't fucking do it. Okay, don't worry.
Just tell us what the video
So
is.
it was
Use our imagination.
Tom Segura on Your Mum's House, and he shared this dude that works in a tool shop, and his boss made him do like a promo video.
Okay.
And again, I can't explain it much more than that, but it's just this picture of the most awkward Mexican dude, and he's like, "Oh, I just bought these ratchet wrenches," and the boss is like, "That's a good purchase, Manny. Show everyone what they do." And he's like, "They wrench stuff," and he's like holding it, and he's like, "What does the other end do?" And he just puts it between his fingers. You know what you do with like a ratchet wrench, and he's like doing it for like 10 seconds, and he's like, "Oh, it's really good, Manny. Would you recommend it to everyone?" And he's like, "Oh shit," and just tries to cram it back in the container.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so funny. And the people promoted it to like their fucking Instagram and shit for their business. But yeah, fucking
I don't know how else to send this to you, so I'm gonna record it silently and send it to you.
Yeah,
But it made me
airdrop it.
Fucking it blew my mind, and I can't see this.
What else have I got on my list here? Let's go to the Eminem album, eh? Did you guys? You didn't listen to it yet?
Oh, I tried to do a couple of songs on the way down.
How? It's not possible
What do you mean?
unless you do James.
Yeah.
Oh
Did you
no,
listen?
I dropped the kids off at my sister's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. Like I don't know. I can't get into new Eminem. I can't get
Can't
into
you?
new stuff of people.
Okay.
I can't.
Nothing
So-
impresses me anymore.
This
What did you say?
really.
What did you say?
Nothing really impresses me anymore.
This is my.
I
This
think
is
you need to listen. I've listened to it on
Country
repeat.
has ruined me.
On repeat.
country
And
is good.
Yeah, it's alright.
All right. Listen to fucking "Save Me" at the end. Last song.
Oh, okay. I haven't got to the last song yet.
But the
What-
thing is,
what do you
I've
think?
listened to it on literally repeat.
I didn't like Toby.
Didn't you? I preferred Toby over Houdini.
I paused your podcast when you were talking about it last week just to hear it, and I was like, oh yeah,
But
it's just whatever.
But there's
Each one's right.
it goes so deep, and I think maybe you need to know
Maybe I'm not listening
a lot
hard
of
enough to
backstory
Yeah.
and things.
That's the thing.
I think this is what has boosted up the album for me so much because I've had fuck all to listen to for the last 2 weeks. So I've gone and I knew this album was coming. So I've listened to Marshall Mathers LP probably twice in the last 2 weeks. That is fucking still such a hard album.
very
It is
good. Yeah.
so fucking good.
No one cancelled him over anything
Nah.
back then.
And he goes
They tried.
so hard, drops so many F words.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
I love
not
it.
fuck, the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, drop. Yeah, go. Keep going.
Hang on, I'm just trying to hit accept.
But like, yeah, like he's the songs I heard on the way down. He's like, you're going to try and cancel me for saying these words, blah blah blah, and like sort of rips into the politically correct
A lot,
culture we have at the moment.
which
But
is what Houdini's about.
Tom McDonald, he's 100% everything about that, but no one really knows him because all of these streaming platforms try to sort of keep him down and they
Yeah.
won't let him enter the charts and all that, even though he's like killing it.
Yeah, Tom McDonald went on Your Mum's House podcast as well, and he's like, technically speaking, I'm like the
He's
highest
number one in the world, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And like, just because everyone tries to push him down because of what he says, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, this album, and I don't know if I'm just in the fucking like, I'm boosted up that it's dropped today, and it's like
I know why.
I'm an Eminem dick
I
rider.
know why,
and shit.
because
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the other weekend you saw some PC culture not let your kids score when they were winning.
Basically, but this is the fucking sickest shit I've heard in so long.
I
It's
agree.
like, yeah, like
I'm going to have a harder listen on the way.
give it like I understand Eminem's had a couple of albums that maybe. Do you reckon every album's been a hit?
Not a hit, but there's I think it goes so much deeper, and it just takes many listens to
Yeah.
try and pick the layers apart.
I think what boosted me as well is that I've listened to Marshall Mathers LP so many times recently that all those tie-ins from that album have come
Yeah.
back to this album, and it's like fuck, like, and
Does that mean he's getting to the end of his career when he starts going back?
so I think that's more or less what this album's for, isn't it? Like it's called The Death of Slim Shady. So
I
it's-
feel like it's a hit back of like everyone's saying like he's no good, that
Yeah.
he's like overrated essentially.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then he's like, nah, I can
For-
do this if I want to do this.
exactly.
Eminem, like I was the biggest dick rider back in school when like Eminem show came out and all that.
It feels like you're uncomfortable with the phrase dick rider.
Because he's like literally.
I rode dick while listening to Eminem.
Well, the real
What was I gonna say?
Shady, please stand up.
You
Off
said
that
you're a
dick.
dick rider in high
Yeah,
school.
so I used to ride dick in high school.
Yeah.
Episode
Fuck,
title?
now I'm rattled more than the salts. Yeah, but like, and then there came that point with the whole, and he started doing that real mainstreamy stuff like with Rihanna.
Yeah.
And like, even though that was a pretty cool song, he did a heap of those songs where it was just rap verse, some fucking guest artist doing the chorus, back to the rap. It was just the same shit. And then there was a couple albums of that, and I was like, fuck all that. And then I think when like Berserk, what album was Berserk?
I don't know.
It was like 5-6 years ago or something.
I can picture the album
Yeah.
cover. It's like the
great.
red.
But it went back to
Great.
his.
I thought it was great.
It went
That'd
back.
be great.
It went back to like skillful rapping.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
He was just going like he would have 8-minute songs without structure and shit
Yeah.
like that. That's when I was like, fuck yeah, he's going back to just not worrying about what the fucking radio wants to hear.
Yeah.
Sticking to a song structure and a time limit and all that shit.
Yeah, so I never really dug into that too much until I stumbled across like a TikTok that really broke it down for me. And I think you even mentioned it in the group chat the other week of just all the like internal
Doubles
rhymes
and
and shit
triples
like
and
that. And it's just fucking now like once I knew that and I went back and listened, I was like,
There's a lot.
who the fuck is this cunt? Like,
Yeah.
how does he come up with that shit?
Because you can listen to it surface listening and like just listening for like, yeah, the beat's kind of funky and he like raps in a melodic way that like works well.
Yeah.
Well, then you can like listen to what the words are.
But he'll do a rap like, I'm eating a sandwich and it's got and it's got ham with doesn't go with my sandwich but the way he does it sounds so
Yeah.
good. But then if you read out his lyrics, you're like, I'm eating a sandwich with ham which doesn't go with my sandwich, and it sounds so
like the argument
retarded.
that so many of the people that criticize it.
No, that's what I mean.
mate.
Like he pulls off this style that no one does.
Yeah.
But if you read it out and you speak it,
But that's not what it. Oh,
what?
I
What are
think
you
that's
getting angry at? I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm not angry at you.
But this album, like legit, like lyrically and beats and all that shit, I think is fucking like elite. Like it's up there with his best shit, I reckon, for sure. And I don't know if that's because he's like,
He has to. There's no way he could not do that.
I think that's it. Like he's just gone, this is fucking it. And I don't even think he can get cancelled.
He's beyond cancelable.
Yeah,
Like
he can't get cancelled.
there's
The amount of words that he's dropped on this that
Oh, yeah.
I can't say because I'm an up and coming comedian.
Even though we've already said them.
who's going to cancel? He's one of the biggest. Like, he's a producer as well. Like you can't cancel him when he's the one that's
yeah,
But who else in the world is not cancelable?
I don't know.
a lot of comedians, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like Jimmy Carr and shit. Like they,
Potentially.
but no. Like how do you define cancel? It's basically sponsors will drop you.
Yeah.
So are you is Eminem relying on sponsorship?
No, but it's more.
He's
I don't
got
think
all
it's
the
that.
fuck you
I
money.
think it's cancelled as in the majority of the public will turn against you.
Yeah. And that's the other thing.
But his
Like,
listeners aren't the people that cancel people, are they?
I don't know. They probably cancel other cunts like Lizzo and shit. I don't know. Like,
That fat bitch.
Holy fuck.
but nah. So yeah, like I'm just obviously so
Rattled from
against
him saying that fat
so
bitch.
against like cancel culture and shit like
too.
that.
Yeah.
And every like obviously comedians is the scene that I'm trying to dabble in, but they even say that if you just have 10,000 people that fucking ride or die for you, like they're going to buy tickets every time you go to their city. They're going to listen to your podcast. They're going to support you, and that's going to give you like a lifestyle that can support you and shit like that. And like obviously when I started all this shit, I was like, fuck, I want a Lamborghini and I want all the fucking money and shit. But legit, like the last probably 6 months, I've so come to terms with if somehow I can make my annual wage doing podcasting and comedy that I've currently got cabinet making, like I'd be the most happy person in the world. And like the only Australian dude that I see doing that at the moment is Isaac Butterfield. I don't know if you guys know him.
I
He's
like
like a super
who he
independent
is.
comedian, and he'll go hard at trans people, fucking whoever,
Vegan people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll go hard, and he's selling out fucking theaters. Like
They're trying to cancel him so many
100%.
times.
Thing is, when people that get cancelled are generally people who aren't controversial.
Yeah.
And then they say something that's controversial. But then there's people who set up their music or comedy career based on controversial topics. So comedians that are real controversial, they can't get cancelled because it's like, that's what I've always done sort of thing. So their fan base loves what they do. So anyone who comes in from the outside of their fan base to try and cancel them, it's just not possible.
Yeah.
So if you just got to start off being offensive as shit.
that's
Wear that hat every show. Take the Bill Cosby, put that Bill Cosby as a shirt.
Print that onto a shirt.
And get up on stage and read out my Nazi comic.
I might do.
Yeah.
That's actually a good. It would have gone better than both fucking shows this week for
I
sure.
don't know.
And like, how would anyone cancel you right now? You're too small to cancel. No offense. But like, but you got to be super famous to be cancelled, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
I guess
But
on a small scale, it would be like a promoter not putting you on because he wore a MAGA hat on his podcast.
This is the exact thing. So say things go to plan, and in 5 years I'm selling out fucking something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They'll go back to episode 100 and be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
Cancelled.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Like, all my jokes are like, I fucking my dick, and then that's the punchline.
Well, that's the thing. Like your style of comedy is, I guess, crude, or is it? It's not really offensive, but people can take offense to crude comedy.
It's self-deprecating though.
So,
which
like,
is the thing.
Yeah,
your style is on the cancelable side of comedy.
Yeah,
I guess.
I get told, like, and that's the other thing, like, people in the scene, like, I got invited to do a show in a couple of months for, like, a dark humor show, and I'm like, my humor isn't dark.
No, but it is dark. But it's
Do you
dark.
reckon?
No, but there's a difference because all your jokes are not about other people or a group of people. They're all about you.
100%.
And, like, your family and stuff.
And that's sort of what I've tried to stick to is just,
Like you don't rip on, like you don't punch down to like gay people or racism stuff. Like you don't touch that.
nah,
So it's just like
Not yet.
not until now. Nah, so I've actually, and I don't know if you guys even know this, I've like started writing my first hour show, which I know is probably way too early to do it, but
Why not half an hour?
Hey?
Why jump into an hour?
well, I've got about probably 35 minutes, and I'm like, should I call it at like 45 and then just have like, because when you sell to a venue, you're supposed to have an hour show. So I'm like, do I have a 15-minute opener and then just go in with my 45 minutes or something? I don't know. Playing with it. But it's got everything from fucking like truck story, home invasion. Like I've written some pretty funny shit about that now.
I haven't heard any of that. That's
Yeah,
really funny.
no one's heard any of it.
how do you know? How do you know how long it goes?
So how do you know it's funny?
Okay, so no, I don't know it's funny yet.
That's okay. No, just because you're
And how long do I know it goes for? This is my autistic brain. So I've gone through to my 10 favorite comedy specials, and I've done a word count on their comedy specials.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And then I've word counted what I've
matter.
written.
Doesn't matter.
But when I've
You can say words way faster than other people.
I understand that, but I'm just getting a ballpark. I'm like,
also, I think the two times I've seen
Twice
you,
times.
you punch through it pretty fast. Like you
nothing
No, like
was
you
nothing
talk
was
fast,
compared
yeah.
to Distillery Road.
I was
Oh,
like,
really?
slow down.
I was so.
clap faster.
I think it's the issue. Like when I have people coming that I
nerves,
know,
I guess,
100%. I can, if I'm in a room full of people I don't give a fuck about or know, I'll just be like, hey, my name is James.
I'm retarded.
Forrest Gump.
But then, yeah, exactly. But then when people come on, I know I'm just like, hey, what's going on, bro? Fucking Trump.
I was like, if I didn't know your jokes already, I would not catch any punchline.
Yeah. Nah, fucking.
That's cool.
I'm going to plug that at the end of the episode, but we've got our Distillery Road is booked up until Christmas, everyone. So
Actually,
yeah.
Ooh, how many shows you got coming up?
up until Christmas, once a month.
Oh no, I didn't pick up the once a month memo.
You didn't say that, but I can use
Yeah. Once a month up until Christmas. So
I listen more regularly.
it sounded better if I was like, up until Christmas, and then you're like, break it down exactly. So that's only 3 shows. Oh, okay. So you're a piece of shit.
worse.
So you're a piece of shit.
Up
How
until
long you been-
Christmas, I'm doing one show every 6 months.
Yeah.
So we got one more
Make
show.
it sound so long.
Yeah, well, that's
the
Christmas
idea.
sounds ages away. So I'm like, I've got shows booked until Christmas, everyone, and everyone's like, oh wow, that's so many shows. We're going to buy tickets, and you're like, wait, Christmas is next week. You fucking
It's
dickhead.
only 5 tickets.
So should we plug it right now?
So you've
while we're on
actually,
it?
so you,
No.
How have you done that? Have you just said, let's pick a date for each month?
No,
Do
so
it?
they've given me their availability for the end of the year, and we've
You're just going to work them
put
show
it
by
in.
show sort of thing? Or like,
no, it's booked in, 100%,
oh, true.
locked in. Yeah,
With people, like
What
comedians.
do you mean
book.
with people?
I mean, you've booked people. Hey, I got a Christmas show. You ready?
Okay, go. Can you come and do your one joke on my next show?
Oh my god, that'd be so
It
good.
would be so
I'll
good.
do that one joke.
Don't commit now. I'll hold you to it.
no.
What do you mean?
I can't. I can't talk good.
I'm thinking
not
about-
a good talker.
I'm thinking about this
What if
idea
you go
as well.
blindfold? Do you reckon if
Wait,
you went
Where are we
blindfold?
at?
Wait, did you?
Okay.
Did Adrian? Did you do a show or something? Was that? Did I pick that up in the chat? You did a stand up thing.
Oh, this is great. This is great that this coming out on the podcast.
I don't get it. What's so funny?
I said,
Go.
I just
You
messaged James
explain.
and I said, you reckon I can convince Ash I'm doing comedy?
Oh, was that on me?
Oh, fuck.
just
I thought
started
you realised that was a joke.
No.
I just started talking in general.
I thought you
Oh,
were
we
doing
should have kept it going so he got up at the next Distillery Road one. Yeah, Adrian's doing comedy.
That
Yeah.
was such a lame trick to play.
It's only lame because you were being so nice about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, honestly, I thought, that's something you would do. Like you're such a I don't give a fuck person.
I don't know.
So you didn't do anything.
No.
Oh. Well, now think less of you.
But yeah,
I will do it.
Do it.
Oh, no.
I'll go halves. We'll get up together for the first time.
All right.
if you can work it, 100%.
No, fuck
And that's the thing.
I'm
I,
gonna come up with a joke that we'll make a competition. I'll come up with a joke that's better than yours.
I want to make
Not
these.
possible. I can fall back on my toothpaste bit.
You could.
You do that, please do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, did you know that toothpaste is now vegan?
Hasn't it always been?
When was it not?
Well, I mean, why would they put it
What
on there?
animal product was in
That-
toothpaste before?
That would suggest
Vegan.
there was once meat in toothpaste.
Oh my god, he's still.
He's got a second tag, everyone. Yeah, 100%. You two should jump up at one of them because that's one thing I want to do with this venue that the owner's like given me full. What's the word?
Creative control.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, make this.
Way to ruin it. I'm gonna ransack my own show.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, so I almost want to make it like a Jimmy Misson and Friends show, and
yeah.
where I host it every time.
Oh my god, you actually trying to go back to? No, never mind.
What? Go.
Huh? Your idea that you had posted about, like, oh, this is a good idea for a show. Hey, and like, I don't know, doesn't sound that great.
Nah, not my YouTube show.
Uh-uh.
That's still going.
Getting
That's
random people.
You have a YouTube
Yeah.
show? Oh, yeah, as in pulling people off the street to do a stand.
not off the street. Okay. I still think that's a fucking sick idea.
It's close to like
I think it's a terrible idea.
It's similar. It's
Kill Tony sort of thing. But
not really near so, all right. Let's put it out there, eh? Episode 100. Let's let's blow our balls.
Yeah, let's do it.
So my idea for the longest time has been
Don't give it away.
every workplace thinks they have the funniest fucking person, right?
Yes.
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Oh, it's me. Go on.
Yeah. Well, you're the only other person that works there.
So my idea is to go around workplaces and be like, all right, who do you guys think is the funniest bloke here? Or lady, sorry. And they'll go, oh, fucking Troy's the funniest. And then I'll be like, okay, Troy, you have a gig in a month's time. You've got 5 minutes on stage. So everyone
It's
at
a
that
long time
it is a long time, but Troy's also got a month to write material.
okay.
with his workmates.
And then I've also sold 20 tickets because all his workmates want to come and see him crush or bomb.
Okay. That side is fine, but you're going to have
Okay.
an hour. How long does the show go? Let's say it goes for 3 hours.
Kill Tony
Different
goes for
people.
3 hours.
No. You
3
would.
hours.
It would be. They
You have 3 hours of silence on stage because people shit their pants.
Wait.
No, so that's
It would be Troy would come to your show that you've set up at like Distillery or
Yeah,
something,
that's
and
what he's
he would be open, or he'd be like second, third up, maybe, like to give him some confidence.
similar. Yeah,
Who
so
has
that
to be first? Someone has to be first.
yeah, I get a regular.
Oh, hang on. Okay, this is different to the original idea you pitched. You pitched me an idea where it was all these people.
No, you do one a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You'd
maybe
bring- you
maybe
bring-
3 a show.
Okay, I'm more on board with this.
Yeah. So I get similar to the last Distillery Road. I get 3 features.
Yeah.
And then maybe 3 funniest fucking work people. Mm-hmm. And then they all jump on stage. I've sold tickets already because, like, say when we worked together in 2009, if I was like, oh, I'm going to do comedy this weekend, Ash, everyone there would have been like, let's go and watch James eat a fucking dick.
Yeah.
So like most of the crowd will be waiting for these 3
100%.
losers to get up.
And then
not
they're still
terrible.
getting, they're,
Okay,
they're
I'm on
still
board.
having fun because they're watching the 3
Yeah.
good comedians. And then they're like, oh, fucking Troy's up next. You ready? And then Troy's like, I hope this time doesn't go like my first time having sex because it only lasted 30 seconds.
That's a good one. I like it.
And then his mates are like, oh, you wait till Monday. Troy is going to fucking kill himself on the panel saw.
Oh my god.
Too dark. I am a dark comedian.
A little bit. I do say
Not with that hat on, you're not.
Nah, I forgot I had it on.
Okay, I'm on board.
Yeah,
now.
let's watch this.
I'm on board.
You're on board?
I was going to say something, but I forgot now. God damn it.
I'm out of whiskey.
So this is not super.
Oh, I was going to... Sorry, before you get into that. Talking about...
Should I pour another whiskey now that Ash is
No,
talking?
it's 2 seconds. Did you see Ryan Garcia get up and do comedy with Chris D'Elia?
Yeah,
That was so cringe.
Was
it is pretty cringe.
It would be.
It's weird watching like someone like a world's best... What is he, boxer?
The boxer.
Yeah.
He's like so confident in everything. You put him in front of a microphone to do comedy and he was like
shit's-
moving around like so nervous
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's a totally
It's
different
weird.
scene. It's weird when
That's
you're
what
up
scares
there.
me.
Yeah,
Because I know I'll suck.
that's
and
the thing I'd fucking love to like.
What you do.
Yeah, just to see you get up, and as soon as you grip that microphone and look out,
The thing is, I think it's the same as like people that go on stage and sing solo.
it's probably
Yeah.
pretty similar. Yeah,
Like, like in the band, at least I was in a band. Everything's structured. Like you knew what you're doing sort of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
what's your
true.
video? This looks...
sorry.
So this was ruined
Oh.
looking at bodybuilders for me.
All right.
This guy explained. He brought the concept. Oh, he posed the concept. You watch it.
All right, ready?
Video because I woke up to over 5,000 comments saying how I ruined people's perspectives on this, and I am so sorry. So in the other video, I was talking about how bodybuilders look like a little guy trapped in a big man costume because of their traps and shoulders. Like as you can see above, look at his traps. He looks like he's tiny and he's just wearing a big costume. And apparently, not a lot of people knew that. I thought everyone knew that, but I was terribly wrong. When I tell you I have thousands and thousands of comments saying that I ruined bodybuilding for people, I've got DMs saying that I ruined bodybuilding for people, I have people tagging me in other videos saying, now I can't unsee this, thank you. Dude, I did not know that video was gonna blow up. I made the video yesterday and it's already got 8 million views. I have ruined 8 million people's lives by showing
He's
them
the
this
same thing.
perspective.
The very start is the
And
original post.
as you can see above,
Very start.
people's
Yeah.
perspectives
It
on
looks
this.
like a person wearing a big man suit.
The one on
Yeah,
the left
it
is
does.
real.
Thanks, Ash.
I get it now.
Thanks.
You didn't get it before.
I was like, wait, did he put a skinny guy on the muscly dude?
no, but that's like
So-
Yeah, that's what I was...
This literally happened to me on Thursday night. So I'm part of the 4 a.m. club at my gym, right? So I go to the gym at 4 a.m. and I walk
is
in
this
there.
a legit club or is it just you mean you go
It's,
there?
I just go to the gym at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I walk in there these days and like I feel half decent about myself. Like
Okay.
I'm pushing some pretty heavy weight, and a lot of the other people that go there are probably somewhat
That's
overweight.
because you go there at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I suppose. So Friday we had that big install. So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm going to go to gym before my gig on Thursday night
Okay.
just to get my Friday workout in
Yeah.
on Thursday, right?
Okay.
And I walk into the gym at 6:30 at night, which is technically like peak fucking jacked
yeah,
cunt
yeah.
fucking central.
After work.
Yeah, I haven't been to the gym at that late in night in like 10 years. And I felt like a complete piece of shit. Just like,
Why?
like I felt like there were dudes roided out just looking at me like, they're my
this
weights, bitch. Like, put them back.
So when you go to gym in the
You ruined
mornings,
my
you're
set.
like, you're the only one there, and you come home to Nikita and you're like, babe, I was the most ripped one at gym.
Basically. No, there's like 20 people there in the morning at 4 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I don't know if I'm the most jacked, but up there, you know what I mean?
At 4 a.m.
Yeah.
In this time slot.
Yeah, basically.
Being
It's
like,
alright,
you'd be the
man.
most carjacked. See, this is why I'd suck at comedy.
Oh, fuck. That was pretty quick and pretty good. But because it's you, I don't want to give you your credit.
I know, you never do, and I felt really complimented the other night when you said, my joke was funny.
It was a
It
good
was
joke.
funny.
It was a funny joke. But speaking about D'Elia, are you guys going to him?
No, is he here?
Yeah, he's in Australia right now.
Oh.
Brisbane on Sunday. I'm half tempted
You ready? Are you going?
thinking about it.
Wouldn't that be sold out already?
Nah, so he's announced a second show.
Are they expensive? Is the question.
$89.
That's cheap.
It's not but too bad, hey?
You fucking have to go watch Puppets on Ice for $130 or some shit.
Puppets on ice. It's not quite how it was sold to me.
I'm struggling financially separately. Oh,
Me
my
too,
my
but-
kids need both my kids need grommets, and that's super
really?
expensive. Yeah.
True.
You know what
Yeah.
the
It's
worst
like-
part is? They might fall out.
Yay! Is there a warranty on that?
No.
I went to the was the ear, nose, throat doctor
Yeah.
or whatever. Story. So the kids have glue ear. I think it's where the tubes inside the eardrum aren't draining fluid out. So we went to like the doctors. They told us to go to like a hearing specialist. Every time we go there, it's like fucking $300.
Yeah.
And Medicare's like, don't worry, we'll cover 80. and we've been there 3 times now. They do the same test and it keeps getting worse. The results are worse. So then finally she's like, go to a ENT, the ear, nose, throat. Anyway, we went there the other day, finally, took the kids there. At this point, we've spent like $1,500 on just fucking getting ear checks. And so we got in there. Wait a second. There's nothing to debunk here, but
I'm not trying to debunk, but I have a very...
anyway, we get to the thing.
Why are you laughing?
Because
I can't tell
it's
anything without
it's
him
just
huffing.
it's so the first 50 episodes of this podcast is Ash. Ash is trying to tell a story. And
I don't
you're
know
just
what I'm
like,
doing
no, you spent $1,500 on your poor kids. I'm so sorry to hear.
It's not that important.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, yesterday,
Go.
it's like I'm wearing my Nicolas Cage pants all over again.
Sorry. Carry on. Sorry about him.
Yesterday.
Got those smelling salts?
We went to the actual ear, nose, throat guy. Anyway, he took both kids in.
That's not even funny. That's not even funny.
We took both kids in. He literally looked in their ears, told us they need grommets. We walked out and it was $500.
It's fucking
For
ridiculous.
10 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, there was no punchline to that, but it was the biggest hit of the podcast.
Yeah,
by the
no,
sounds of it.
I know. Kids
what were you huffing and puffing about 3 seconds into that story?
Kids are expensive. I'll give you that.
I don't know. You're just...
Is this a me problem?
No, not a you problem. Your dogs got unwell from a snake bite, right?
My dogs did very unwell from that snake bite.
It was super expensive, right?
10 grand.
Oh, my kids, $1,500.
Yeah, but dogs are cute.
Yeah. I wrote a joke about this week that I was like, I went to the doctors recently for my mental health and I came home, I told my wife it was like $600 and she was like, holy fuck, that's expensive. And then the very next day we took our dogs to the vet and it got diagnosed with allergies and then I went on a tangent about how dogs are supposed to be a descendant of wolves and if a dog jumped out at me and was like, then I'd be like, fuck off, you stupid bitch. Anyway, and then I was like, then we went to the vet and the vet was like, that'll be $1,000. And my wife was like, whatever we need to do to save my little
That's exactly legitimately what I heard in my head.
I know.
It made me laugh just before.
Now that you pointed it out, I'm more blown away at the fact that you, within 2 seconds of that story, that thought process went through your head. You're a smart guy.
Yeah. Fucking hell. You're no good for comedy, Adrian. You just fucking jump on the punchline.
See, if I got up on stage and you were there, all I'd hear in the background, 2 seconds into my joke would be...
That's all I hear at gigs. Both my gigs this week, that's all I fucking heard. Thursday was just into the void. I just spoke into the void. I paused for laughter. I was like...
I'm going to hold... If you held, do you think you would have got a laughter?
No. I did hold on a couple of them. The only one that got a laugh was that joke I literally just told.
It's pretty good.
It's not that good.
It's good.
Well, I finished it. I was like...
Wasn't that your premature premise about...
Don't think so.
Yeah, it was like what you fucking spend on your animals to get them better, but like if it was your dad or something.
No, that was the one I voice messaged you guys. That was going to be my premise next week. But,
Shit. That's okay. Teaser.
No, so the end of that one was basically like... So I looked over to my wife as if to say, what the fuck? And she just looked at the vet and said, whatever we need to do to save my baby. And before we got to the waiting room, she was already taking pictures of her feet to post to OnlyFans. So now I'm sad and depressed again because there's probably 5 guys in this room that have jacked it to my wife earlier this afternoon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. This is my biggest laugh of the night. My material I've tried and tested for the last 2 years just fucking bombed. I was like, this is comedy.
Do you think it's delivery?
I think I knew I had that install coming up that I had to be up at like 4 a.m.
You're a fucking
and I didn't get on stage till 10.
Quit your day job.
I should. Yeah. I didn't get on stage till 10 and I was
James
like,
is blaming his
are going to be
failure at comedy that night on having to do work the next day.
100%. Anyone that wants to sponsor the podcast and get me out of cabinet making,
I'll be a better comedian.
yeah, basically. But carry on, go.
Oh, no, nothing. I was just saying, quit your day job because your missus handles all the finance anyway. So
She does. Oh, that's a callback.
yeah.
Should we end the podcast on anything other than a callback?
No.
Adrian wants to go for 14 hours.
How long
No,
have we
you
been
said,
going
should
for?
we?
We've been going for about coming up to an hour and a half.
Solid.
We've got 6 minutes.
Imagine
Solid.
if someone
This is-
sat through this whole thing.
I know. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It started off that I was like, fuck, what the fuck have I done?
What?
And
Actually,
I don't know.
should we, behind the scenes, Ash goes, I'm going to be late. We had planned to be here at 1 o'clock.
I got here about 10 to 1.
And he got here before I got here.
And then as soon as he walks in the door, he goes, this is coffee on my pants.
It was. I was paranoid that you're going to see my legs in this. So I wasn't sure of your setup. I like your dog, by the way.
Thanks.
I've been thinking about this the last hour. I don't think I've ever seen a Dalmatian in real life.
I
I didn't
don't
know they
know.
were
Oh, really?
real until
Yeah.
you got one.
I don't know if I ever actually have either until we got that one.
Okay, I have. But
We saw one at Bunnings later this afternoon and
Later, that's in the future.
earlier this afternoon. And I just walked in to get these little fucking Velcro things that you see here on your speaker things. And a Dalmatian was in Bunnings and just all of Bunnings was swarming this thing. And I came back to the car and I said to Nikita, I'm like, we're
We're not
never
going to
taking
Bunnings.
we're never taking Bailey
your
to
dog
Bunnings.
is super timid around new
yeah,
people.
100%.
Maybe that would be beneficial, though.
The funniest part, though, was when I walked in, your dog was like, oh, new guy. Turned around and walked straight to the wall.
Dude, like we thought our last dog was stupid. This dog is way stupider than our last dog, but just barks way less.
I feel like it's not stupid. It's just scared.
So we went to the pet shop a couple of weeks ago to buy her fucking whatever.
Started
Nikita.
eating cat food, the idiot.
She has to be on an all fish diet because she has allergies to whatever else or whatever.
Really? How do you know?
Just millions of dollars at the vet already. Nikita will be like, oh, she has a sniffle. We need to go to the vet. But we went to the pet shop and he's like,
Dogs' noses are meant to be wet.
we're like, we need a harness. And he's like, what is it? And we're like, oh, a Dalmatian. And he's like, oh, the dumbest of the dogs. And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
Shit.
yeah.
It's probably because they're purebred.
Apparently they're like renowned for being the stupidest dog. And
That was like my Cavalier.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, like she does walk into walls and just like does stupid
It's regular?
shit. Yeah.
My dog walks into walls too. He's an idiot.
Yeah. Well, this dog is so dumb.
What did you name it again?
Bailey.
That's right.
So it did have another name. I think I spoke about it on the podcast, so we don't need to go into it.
Yeah. Dogs are so
Adrian
expensive.
probably didn't listen to that episode.
I don't know. Was it right after I got booted?
So I bought the dog, right? And it had a second name. And then you guys asked in the
my
group
baloney.
chat. You guys asked what its name was in the group chat, and it was like fucking something ending in Y.
Yeah.
So we renamed it because we didn't like it. And you guys were like, I hope you don't rename it because that'll confuse it. And I was just like,
Uh-oh.
yeah, its name was Bailey all along.
I didn't know that happened.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, that happened. So
As long as you don't need to get grommets for your dog. Apparently they're expensive. Call back.
They can't swim either.
I thought grommets was like
It's like a round thing that holds the canal.
yeah, it's just like a stretcher in
Yeah.
your eardrum. But growing up, I remember like friends or whatever having grommets they couldn't swim.
Yeah, you can't.
I thought until my kids needed them, I thought grommets was the symptom. They caught grommets or
right.
something.
This was another premise I came up with recently. I don't know if it's funny, but it's
Hit me.
cued me with all this kid talk. So obviously my teeth are fucked and shit like that, but my parents wouldn't fork out for braces. But my parents were so homophobic that when I was a kid, I had a lisp and they sent me straight to speech therapy. Because they're like, we ain't having no gay boy. What the fuck? Is that not funny? I thought that was funny.
I get it. It needs some restructuring.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
restructuring. But anyway,
Bad.
yeah, so now I don't have a lisp. Imagine having my name with a lisp. James Smithen.
Funnier. You got to have that in there.
Introduce yourself. Take this Jimmy thing
Actually,
away and just
maybe-
be James Smithen.
James Smithen.
No, that's
Hey, everyone, I'm James Smithen.
you're going to get cancelled so hard.
Probably.
Jimmy's a good comedy name.
Yeah,
it must be
thanks.
because like there's Jimmy Carr, Jimmy Fallon,
That must be it.
Jimmy
Yeah, that's
Owen,
Yeah.
Jimmy Misson. It's not done.
Ash Epstein.
It doesn't hit. It's too Jewish. They're getting a bad name these days.
Yeah. Anyway, I reckon we fucking call it there. Have you guys anything else to add?
Nah, we're good.
We've got 30 seconds, Ash, go.
I miss you guys.
See you at 200.
I got a couple of shows quickly to plug.
Here we go.
So, oh, fuck. Did something just disconnect?
Oh, you're good.
He's sold out till the end of the year, just so you know, guys. So don't buy any tickets.
All right.
We'll be there.
I'll be back at a Prey Surf on Thursday the 18th that I brutally bombed at this week, so I'm going back for redemption. Friday the 19th, I'm going to be up Ash's way. So maybe he could come visit me, maybe.
Yeah.
Palmwoods, where's that?
Right near me. It's where Daniel Morgan got taken. I saw a bus broken down on that same road the other day.
Friday the 19th, I'll be at Rick's Garage at Palmwoods.
Rick's! I'll be there with my boss, with my work crew. That's the
Great.
regular. That's Palmwoods regular.
Anyway, come check me out. Oh my God. And I don't know if I should put this in the same plug, but August 18th, we'll be back at Distillery Road Market. That'll be our first show since the first one. So come check that one out. The venue's made fucking crazy changes with lighting and sound and seating and fucking insane shit.
And I heard Jimmy Misson is going to put up a joke on TikTok.
How is it cringy for you when he says it?
It's just the way he talks. It's like watching a real life stroke happen in front of my eyes. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. If you've got all the way to the end of this episode 100,
for my stand-up career.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and I will see you later.
Bye.
Can't